Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing the past few days. One of the things I've done, one of the first days I actually got park access back. I tried to do a 4 parks in 1 day challenge. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it to because I didn't think about it being a holiday weekend when I was there, so it was really, really busy. Like, I don't know. Not only was a holiday weekend, but there was like a cheerleading competition. So there was just a ton of people there and Brazilian tour groups everywhere. And everything was like an hour or more wait. So I just did what I could, and I might try it again later this semester and see if it works out better on a not busy day. Yeah, so, and then the day after that, I had a training class for Welcome to Ops for transfers, and it's just for people who are transferring roles. So, like, um, I wasn't really transferring roles, but because I was custodial over the summer, but since I worked at a resort before and then moving to a park, I had to do a transfer class so I can learn about the different things about the park. Um, that wasn't really too bad, but I feel like I was the only person in the room that had a break from like the company, just a few months of a break. Everyone else there were, a lot of them were CPs who extended their program and got a new role. And then the day after that, I had my Magic Kingdom orientation, and that was a lot of fun. It was kind of a really long day though. Like, it was an 8 hour and 45 minute shift of just like constantly walking. When we got there, we met up with these trainers. We did a 4 hour walking tour around the Magic Kingdom. And well, that was a lot of fun. So we just got to go around, and I knew basically where everything's at, but like they got to tell you like special facts about Magic Kingdom, not just where things are at. Like, for example, when Walt Disney was buying land, well, and I knew this part already, but he was buying land under fake names so that the people in Central Florida wouldn't know that he's buying land, so that they wouldn't raise the price of the land here for him to buy. And like one of the names he used was MT Lot, like M.T. Lot, like empty lot, because that's what Magic Kingdom was at first, just an empty swampland. But yeah, so, and apparently when someone found out that Walt Disney was buying the land, it went from like $180 an acre to like $80,000 an acre or something like that. Something really ridiculous. So that's crazy. But yeah. And then like that was on Main Street. When we got to Liberty Square and everything, we got to ride Haunted Mansion. So we all got paid to ride Haunted Mansion. How great is that? And then after our 4 hour walking tour, we got into this room where there was a video for us. So the vice president of Magic Kingdom, Dan Cockrell, obviously he can't be there to welcome everyone, so he welcomes you with his own video. They have him self-talking, so that's pretty cool. And then the people in my group were not just custodial, they're like all roles in Magic Kingdom that are coming through. So then like they brought in trainers for each role, and then we kind of split off into groups. So custodial all went with like this one person. So yeah, we all went, and the training, well, I don't know, we did a tour of the utilidors, so that was cool. But like before any of that, and for like when they took us out, like the whole time all of us thought we were working on Main Street in Magic Kingdom. And then they have like these papers with our training schedule, and it's like so and so Frontierland, so and so Main Street, so and so like whatever land, and then it's like Kelsey, Fantasyland, and I like look at it, I was like that. Are you sure? Like I thought I was on Main Street. They're like, nope, Fantasyland. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like really shocked and surprised, but like I really like Fantasyland. It's one of my favorite lands in Magic Kingdom, so it's all right. But yeah, and then after our tour of the Utilidors, which by the way, the Utilidors is like the underground city under Magic Kingdom, so that we can get to work without being seen. Because if you work in Fantasyland and you have a Fantasyland costume, and you're walking through Main Street to get to work, that doesn't really help with the show aspect of everything. But after that, we all went to costuming, and we had to get our shoes and our costumes, which took a little while. And Disney sizes run really, really small. So, like, you may be like a 2 in regular sizes, but you could be like a 6 in Disney sizes. So just so you know, if you ever work here. And that was about it. I got to go home after getting my costume. Yeah, by the way, please excuse my bed. It's kind of been a mess because I've just been running around training in the parks, and yeah. So after that, I also had, like yesterday, I had Magic Kingdom training, like my first day in my costume, and this was like just custodial here, and like it was people from different lands. Like I knew some people from my training the other day when we did the whole Magic Kingdom tour. Well, today we kind of did like a whole nother we did a whole nother Magic Kingdom tour, but more specific to custodial. So we started on Main Street, and they showed us like stuff specific to like what we'll need to know, and then we walk up Main Street, and we get to the castle, and like the park is just opening, so they have the opening show, and so they let us sit there and watch the opening show, and I was just so happy because I've never seen the opening show before, because I've always like worked nights and like slept in and not really got up early enough to go see it. So I finally got to see the opening show, which is really cool. All the characters come on stage under the Magic Kingdom. Usually it's on the train station, but the train station is being refurbished at the moment. Won't be up until March 2nd. So right now the opening show is in the castle. So we got to see that, and then after that they tested us by going to see like helping us learn how to do guest interactions. So they had us go and ask families like if you want to take a picture of all of them in front of the castle, because a lot of times families and people will come to Magic Kingdom and they'll just like be trying to take a selfie out here like all the way to like get all their family in, or like one person's always out of the picture. So it's like really nice for cast members to go and like ask them like, hey, like, do you want me to take a picture for you? Like people usually really appreciate that. So we did that for about like 10 minutes. And then we went back inside and we got to tour like the backstage areas of like every land, just so we know like where to clock in if we're in this land or if we pick up a shift there or whatever. And then we got stickers, like Buzz Lightyear stickers, and we went to Tomorrowland, and we just got to make kids' days by like handing them out stickers and interacting with them. So we did that for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then we went back inside, we had a break, and after a break, like yesterday apparently was like National Popcorn Day, so like the custodial office had like so much popcorn popped and like apple juice out and like candy, and like it was Finding Dory themed, and they were playing Finding Dory on the screen like all day long, and we got sitting there for like a good 20 minutes like watching Finding Dory, eating popcorn, like getting paid to do all that. It was pretty fantastic. Except for like then they gave out like these Speak Like a Whale Day pins, which were actually a day in the summer. I already got one of those, but I guess they had extra, so they're giving them out. Um, and then after the guy gave them all to us, he's like, okay, now that I gave this to you, um, you have to all speak like a whale. And like he took out his phone and recorded it. So we were like around like the circle table. We had to say like my name is whatever. So I had to say my name is Kelsey in whale, and yeah, it was really funny. Like everyone was like laughing at everyone. And then after that, we said, "Welcome to custodial in whale," and the guy recorded it. I'm not sure what he's doing with that recording, but hopefully I'll never see that again. Yeah. So, and then after that, oh yeah, we went out and we got to practice pen trading. So in custodial, we get to pen trade. Like, there's the lanyard with pens on it, and kids, and so like kids have pens and they'll like to trade with you, and so then you'll go like out and show them your pens, and they're like, I want that one, so then they'll switch you this one for like one of theirs that they don't want. So that's pretty fun. So we got to practice that, and then we went back to do some computer training backstage. It's just some like training for custodial, and then we got to watch the Festival of Fantasy parade. Like, surprise! You guys are gonna get to stand out here and just watch the parade go by on Main Street, and like, happy day, because that's like my favorite parade ever. Like, I love the Festival of Fantasy. I love looking at Flynn Rider in the Festival of Fantasy. But yeah, it was just a magical time. And then, we went backstage, did a couple more things, and that was it. So that's what I've been doing the past couple days, if you've been wondering. But yeah, so I'll definitely have more stories to tell you guys later, but for now, I'm about to go head off to Epcot and go to the Festival of the Arts. So I'll see you later.